So Flash games are pretty cool. Flash games have been a big part of most of my life and probably most of your lives as well, and a lot of people's lives. I have so many memories of the computer labs in elementary school, trying to hide the fact that I was playing Run, Papa's Pizzeria or something like that while I'm supposed to be doing work. And that's probably why my grades weren't that good. And that's probably why I'm here now. But I thought it'd be fun to revisit a couple of old Flash games and maybe rank them. And before you say anything, I know there's a lot more Flash games than these, but I just felt like I would pick a couple of iconic ones that am the most familiar with and rank them and just play them again too. And also, the website I'm going to be using is Flash Museum, which is the best website I could find for like old Flash games. And for you YouTube people, I'll leave it in the description. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. The first game is Age of War. Also, another thing to mention, I'm gonna be rating all of them like collectively because Age of War has like 3 versions. Bloons Tower Defense also has like 6 games already, so that's your little FYI. The first game is gonna be Age of War. This game I remember being like kind of hard, honestly. At least when I was younger and when I was playing it, but I'll go medium. Let's see. I think my method is just gonna be to like spam these guys and then see what happens from there. Wait, they already upgraded? How? I need 8,000 to get to Egyptian stage. I will say though, this dude was my favorite character because he looks so badass. Oh, this dude is so fucked. It's not even close. Boom. I'm just too good. That game is S tier. Again, this list is opinionated, so I don't want people attacking me, but the soundtrack is amazing. The concept is amazing. Obviously, it's not the first, but it is literally an icon in Flash games. I think it deserves to be up here. The next game franchise is going to be Bloons Tower Defense. They have so many games. Bloons Tower Defense 6, I'm pretty sure I have like easily like 300 hours. They perfected it. I think the one problem that a lot of Flash games have is that they can't move past Flash. But I think Bloons Tower Defense is a prime example of how to do that perfectly. And for that reason, it's also S tier. I mean, I don't even have to play it just to say it, but I still am gonna play it because it's perfect. But yeah, as you can see, they're already promoting Bloons Tower Defense 6, so I'll go medium.
Yo, so it's Editor and me right now. I'm watching this back and I don't know if I forgot that I was streaming or something because I straight up was so locked in. I did not say a single word the entire time I was playing this.
It's going in S tier. It just has to. This game franchise is perfect. Speaking of perfect game franchises, we gotta go to Duck Life. This game, like all the other games here, is very iconic and has multiple versions of the game. But I'm not so sure it actually moved past Flash into like other stuff. Duck Life 9, there is a new Duck Life game. It came out last year in May. Duck Life 9 The Flock. What is this? Animal Abuse Simulator 3. Wow. Okay. But that's crazy. I didn't even know there was a 9th. Well, I guess that's where it's at now. It's hard to rank these without like any bias involved. I think Duck Life I'll move into A tier. As much as I did like the games, I think in terms of how much gameplay it had, it kind of didn't really last that long. In terms of raising a pet and like evolving it and stuff like that, I think it's great. But time for playability wasn't a lot, you know. But moving on to Henry Stickmin. So it's on Steam. I know that this is a very good way to make money and to keep your game like a little more relevant. Put it all on Steam and to, you know, give it easier access, like in your own terms, and also put a price on it and stuff. And also, Inner Sloth made Among Us. They did a collab with that too, including the new map and stuff like that. So, and obviously it's very iconic, and I think that was done really well. And for that reason, I'm gonna put it in S tier. But speaking of games similar to Henry Stickmin, I feel like Fancy Pants Adventure, they did the same thing. It's an early access. So they have the classic pack. I know they released this on Xbox too, so it seems like recent reviews are mixed. It seems like they haven't put out many updates, so... Oh, they have the Super Fancy Pants Adventure. I think this was the one that was on Xbox. Yeah, the classic pack, I don't really understand why they did that, but Super Fancy Pants Adventure was a great upgrade, going from a Flash game to a main title game, so I think that's pretty cool. Everybody knows this game. S tier. I don't think I care anymore about if something is an S tier or not. So if all of them happen to be S tier, then you can disagree with me in the comments if you really want. But moving on to Fireboy and Water Girl. It's like the perfect two-player game. Like I said, in terms of multiplayer games, and I feel like a lot of the new games that they made with the new level systems and map design and stuff like that is really good. Especially with like the whole like, you know, the Water Girl only being able to go in water. Same thing with fire, and also the platforming and stuff that would move too. I just felt like it was great design, and it was basic enough for like kids to understand, you know, to be able to play them. I hold this game very dear to my heart. As a multiplayer game, it is perfect, and it's going in S tier, just like everything else. But apparently there was a 2021 release. There's no way this is up to date, right? I'm gonna be playing it by myself, obviously. I don't know if they remade it. It looks really old. It says released in 2021. I think it's broken. Yeah, it was released in 2021. This might be the first game that's not an S or A tier. Yo, this looks so old. This is the sixth one, made in 2021. How does this look the exact same? It's definitely still a Flash game. Okay, I think that's the mouse cursor that they're using. That's a cool feature. It probably would have been cooler if it was made like 15 years beforehand. I am gonna do a revote. Okay, not considering the fact that they made a 2021 game. This game would be S tier, but the fact that they kept the same exact art style. Oh my god. I feel like there's a difference between reusing an art style because that's what defined the game, and just reusing an art style that's like shitty and just keeping it and not trying to make it like any better. I am rating it as an entire franchise. So the reason why it's in C tier is because the 2021 game is dragging that thing straight down. With revisiting a Flash game, this is definitely the worst. Okay, I'm just gonna move past that. Next game is Happy Wheels. Early YouTube, Happy Wheels was definitely the game to dominate. All the custom levels. Wait, we gotta sort by not the newest play count. Let's see, Combine. Yeah, the whole gory aspect of this game, I think, made it so easy to watch. Custom levels, the reason this game was popular. Okay, so it does still get updated, so the devs are still working on it. I feel like when they say they update it every Friday, that could also be like as little as like moving 1 pixel from the game and just counting it as an update, you know? Okay, see, okay. I'm glad I looked at this, because the latest news was from 2020. So all they did was update it to JavaScript and just left it like that. They say Happy Wheels is not dying, and then they just stopped posting. I thought it was more capable. I'll give more details once it's up. I'm still solely working on the sequel. There's a sequel to Happy Wheels. He's still working on it. There is a possibility it may release sometime in 2025-26. Okay, Happy Wheels 2 was not on my 2025 bingo card. That's so crazy. He has also stated it will cost around $5 to $10 to create levels. Dude, nobody's gonna pay money to create custom levels. Just make the game cost something. Currently in production since late October and early November 2012. That's 13 years. Okay, is he the only one working on the game? And also, if he is, does he also have 2 full-time jobs that he has to work? Because there's no way it takes 13 years to make Happy Wheels 2. Oh, is this what it's supposed to look like? Dude, is he just remaking the game in 3D? How does this take 13 years to do? Yeah, he's taking his jolly fucking time. What the hell? I have finally started level testing. When did he say this? 2022 he said this? Oh, there's a video. Oh, we gotta watch this. Is this just ragdoll physics? He's spinning a meteor in 2.5D. This is revolutionary. And there's light sources? No. He changed the background. There's ragdoll physics. Oh my god, he's moving it up and down. GTA 6 has nothing on this. What is this? Early progress? When did this come out, dude? When did this come out? 11 years ago this came out? This was a year after he started working on it. Legends say he's still working on it to this day. 8 years later, I'm still excited and waiting for the sequel. This has to be a joke comment, right? Happy Wheels 1 is perfect. Happy Wheels 2 is clearly never coming out. Considering the fact that it's taking 13 years to make a sequel, I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's because I don't know the full story. There has to be a very, very good reason as to why it's taking him 13 years, because I can't think of one. It's definitely not coming out 2025, 26. I don't think it's coming out at all. I'll put it C tier. I think it was very iconic before it died, but all of these games are not really that relevant anymore. I think the only game on this list that's still like pretty relevant is probably Bloons Tower Defense, because they really kept Bloons Tower Defense 6 running, and I really like what they did with that, because they're actually like still updating and stuff, and they have a whole development team too. But moving on to the next game, the Impossible Quiz. How many holes in a polo? I think it's not 2. Oh, it's 3. No? Bro, can a matchbox? Yes. No, but a tin can. Answer this question backwards. Okay. Click the answer. Square root of onion. Shallots. Answer is really big. What's the second one like? They got a whole intro. Where does the general keep his armies? Which of the following do you need to build a greenhouse? Paint. Which is the largest? Earth? Okay. What is this? Happy tin? No. Can? Alright, I lost. Let's see where the Impossible Quiz is now. Impossible Quiz 3 was never going to be actually created. I'm glad they actually said that they weren't going to make it instead of releasing a demo. This game is a solid, like, I would say it's a solid B tier. Because it's a great time waster, but honestly, if I had the choice, I would pick, like, any game before I picked this one. That's the first B tier out of all of these. Moving on to Papa's Pizzeria. Obviously, there's, like, billions of different types of Papa's, like, games now. How many different games do they have? I've played a couple of these. I've played Pizzeria, Cupcake 1, Donut 1, Freezeria 1, 2. I played Jacksmith too. Yeah. I don't remember playing any of these other ones. They did an FNF collab? Yes, so now I want to see where they're at now. 2024 November. That's pretty recent, actually. They made a deluxe version of the Pizzeria game. Okay, it looks pretty revamped. Graphics are a lot better, actually. Oh, there's mini games too. Papa's Pizzeria, I'm gonna put S tier. Even though they made a lot of different types of games, I feel like I kind of say that like it's a bad thing, but I think it is a good thing, because they kind of, it's basically the same formula of a game, just put into different contexts. And I think Jacksmith I really liked because it felt like it was the most different out of all of them in terms of how it was made. For that reason, it's completely S tier. And it seems like it hasn't gotten worse since then. But yeah, moving on to the last game, a personal favorite. All of these are pretty good, but this one I think resonated with me the most throughout my younger years. Because I think it's probably the one I put the most hours into when I was younger. I say when I was younger because I'm not counting Bloons Tower Defense. I wonder what they're doing with it now though. If they are doing anything with it. Bro, this music is crazy. It's not that crazy, but... yeah, great game, but I do want to say it was a great franchise, you know. Each game had improvements, and I think the third one definitely got the best like perspective down, because I always felt like that was the hardest thing for me while I was playing. But they never really updated it. They kind of just made it and then left, which I definitely don't blame them for, because you know it is like it's hard to. I do feel like they could have done a lot with this though. I think I'm gonna put it in like probably A tier. They never made any horrible fake promises. I think that's something that's good. But yeah, this is the tier list right here. And again, I just want to say I know I didn't do every Flash game. I wasn't planning on it because I feel like that would take way too long. But if you guys have any that you think I missed, I tried to do like the most iconic ones, or at least the most iconic ones that I'm familiar with. If I missed any that you thought we were pretty iconic, then I don't know. Let me know. I could make an update to this if you guys really want that. But thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.